Good morning, Beckalyn. I'm banned on Huckleberry. Banned like a motherfucker. Banned like a motherfucker. I can't even come back till the 25th. I don't know. I don't even know. What's today, the 23rd? So it was 3 days. No, not a permanent. No, I think I still got some leeway before the perma ban. Even though that Huckleberry account's been banned probably more than any one of my other accounts. You know, it makes me a nervous wreck. I have helicopters that fly over this place at least 12 times a fucking day. It always makes me so nervous. What up, Breezy? I can't wait to move. I can't wait until this is over. Hello, ice cream. I can't wait until this is over. This process has been fucking terrible. Good morning, pasta. What do I have? Today's Tuesday. So 2 weeks from tomorrow. The apartment's actually going to be done on the 6th. And I'm goddamn half tempted. Man, my wheels have been turning. My wheels have been turning. Do you think I can move with the child in tow? Or is it just better to wait until she's at school? Where'd you fall into? Good morning, pause. Wait, yeah, I know. I'm gonna try to, because I feel like it would be better, right? If I could just, Sassy, no, ma'am. Go lay down. You go lay down. I just think it would be better if I could even just get her a tour, you know what I mean? Like an initial tour. Like it's not such a big surprise. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I've been thinking about it though. Oh, and I know somebody that lives there now. And I think I'm gonna try to reach out today and see if the pool's open. Because when I was there, y'all, they were like, she's probably here to spy. I was like, nope, my bad. Why do we need to... Why do we need to spy on tech? What? Why would we need to spy on her? That's weird. I don't think we have to spy. It's the public platform. Who's spying? I found text live from that yesterday, the one I was looking for. And I listened to, I don't know, probably less than 2 minutes of it. And I was like, yeah, I probably don't want to listen to this on live. I probably don't even want to respond to this. They said you're recruiting new army? What? I'm recruiting a new army or recruits or minions? Something like that. What? What? Come on. Jesus Christ. That doesn't make any sense. Somebody told me, I don't remember who, that you are my leader and I need to go back. What? Are there? But I don't know. I'll let you know. Fucking no. What the fuck? Listen, I lead nobody, and nobody should follow. I'm telling you, a sign-on bonus for 401ks. What the fuck, dude? Listen, hey, here's one thing about me, and that can be proven. She got nerfed. Are you fucking kidding me? Health insurance, probably better health insurance than the government will give you. Hold on, because how are you going to say that about me when everywhere tech goes, tech don't even got to be in the live. She don't even got to be in the live. But even if her name is so much as mentioned in any kind of negative way, there are 40 people in the fucking chat. Don't talk about tech. Tech didn't do that. Tech didn't do that. Tech wouldn't do that. Tech doesn't say that. Jesus Christ. If that's ever me, y'all, I'll get off the internet. If y'all run behind me like that, please don't. Because it's ick. It gives me the ick. I never want that many people advocating for me. It's so weird. That is leader. That's like a leader mentality. I have never been that here. I have never. Sassy Philly came at you in Virgos and you didn't. Listen, I've never, I've fought my battles here. I have. Believe me, I have. And never once did I need a group of people to do it, man. Not never once. All by myself. I don't need a barking dog in the box with me. I don't need 24 people running around the chats saying don't talk about Snark. Don't ever do that. Let them fucking talk. I don't give a fuck. I ain't even listening. But all that, no, I don't need any of that fuck shit. I'll come here, say what I gotta say, and move right the fuck on, not giving a rat's ass what anybody else has to say. I don't give a fuck. I seriously don't give a fuck. You're never gonna see me recruiting a fuck. In fact, I'm gonna tell people don't do it. Don't even, shit, there was half the time, I wasn't even letting nobody in my chat unless they were on a fucking sneaky, because everybody in my chat becomes a fucking target. Get the fuck out of here. I don't need that. Don't ever do that. I think it's weird. I think it's weird as fuck. And now that you've told me this, maybe we should just bring up the live and let me run my motherfucking mouth a little bit. Cause I didn't even say anything to Tech. I said I didn't want to talk about her. But if Stay Classy is just gonna run her fucking mouth on me all the time, then why am I gonna stay shut? Fuck all that. Get the fuck out of here. Yeah, sure. Sure can. Okay, so, the wish list. All the things, see, that's why I wanted to wait until, Prime Days. Everything, except for, like, the real cheap stuff, everything went down, like, $4, $5, $6. That's nice. That was a good idea to wait. Now, as far as posting it publicly, I'm struggling with that. I don't know if I'm putting it up. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know. The anxiety about it is just way too bad. And I don't need the anxiety. I have other anxiety that I haven't dealt with. So piling more on, probably not the greatest idea. Here's the thing. And I kind of said it yesterday, right? If we're somebody, you know, that we've never even had a civil conversation, right? We've talked all kinds of shit on each other, and probably will do it again. And probably will do it again in the future. I would just say no. I would say you probably shouldn't, because the thing is, like, you know, say you do it and then you say, oh, Snark's talking shit on me, but she accepted that gift from me. I ain't doing that. I ain't doing that fuck shit, y'all. I swear to God, I ain't doing that fuck shit. If you're gonna do that, then I'm gonna talk about you even worse, right? I'm gonna drag your ass clean across the fucking pavement. Do you understand? Because don't do that. If you don't like me, if you're going to have disagreements with my opinions, if you're going to replay my lives and talk shit, then please just don't do it. If you're, you know, coming genuine from the heart and all that, I'll appreciate it, okay? It really is. From the bottom of our hearts, it is. But for the other part, if you're doing it to say you did it and, oh, she didn't say that when I was buying her granddaughter a birthday present. I don't know, man. I think that's going to, you know, be more of a reflection on you than it is me. But I do have a gang of anxiety formed around this. So I've only shared to the people I love. That's the only people that have seen that list today. If public people may put in their cart with no intentions to buy. True, pause, true. There are people waiting for you to post it to drag you, period. You ain't lying. Yeah, I have, I sent it to a couple people that I actually care about, but yeah, and I think that too. Even my daughter, I told my daughter, I was like, you know what? I was like, I haven't ever done anything like that before, but I think I'm going to post Gia a wish list for her birthday, since people want to talk about her so fucking much. Because that child's been mentioned more than any other fucking child in this group. Period. End of story. Y'all ignorant fucks. And she was like, Scammy Claus is gonna love that one. I said it's kinda for her. Yeah, no, OG, throw it back in your face, shenanigans, welcome, period. Period. She said Scammy Claus is gonna love that one. I don't know. I don't know. Not that I give a rat's ass what Scammy Claus has to say about much of anything. The other day, Scam Slam. Did you see Scam Slam still posting clips from that fucking? She's still posting clips from the vile sewer Discord. I went in on I commented on my sneaky. I was like, so wing and a miss. So wing and a miss. Oh, I still laugh about that. Doing your big one, Scam Slam. Doing the big one. Hey, I did see a video yesterday about, oh, what is that, Sass? Is that a deer? Oh, look. I don't think you guys are going to be able to see it. It's behind the bushes. Look how pretty, Sass. There ain't no way there's only one. Only one? It's a doe. Really pretty. That's weird that there's only one. Usually there's like, if there's one, there's like a group. Oh, Sassy, you can't go play with the deer. Quit crying. Yeah, it's a... Good morning, Claus. It's a... Yeah, it's going to be like in, I think, 80 today. Which is still nice, because the weather here has just been really crappy. Yesterday was horrible. But June's not a warm month in PA. We're still not very warm in June. So this is normal. Yeah, she gets all worked up about other animals. I just can't believe there was only one deer. I don't know if it comes closer. I'll try to put the camera on. And it's a little one too. That's so crazy. I've never just seen one like that. I'm excited. You know what I'm gonna do, y'all? So I've been like real into painting, like acrylic paints. And I've been watching like painting tutorials, but I'm looking for Zen things to do. I need Zen. I need Zen so bad. Because why am I getting... No. I don't battle. Why do I get battle requests? So we have a creek. Now I'm saying creek because everybody told me crick is wrong. But we have a creek that runs along our backyard. And I think I'm going to look for an easel and make myself a nice little spot by the creek to paint. That's Zen. I need to, because it's going to be a heart attack that removes me from this earth. I got to find some things to bring my cortisol levels down. No fucking doubt. Listen, summer... Oh, look, there, I knew it. Oh, they're babies. Oh, I knew it. She had babies with her. I knew it. I knew there wasn't just one. Oh, it was the littlest baby, too. She had wiggly legs. Oh, man. Oh, Sassy, stop it, Jesus. Oh, it had like weak legs and everything. I wonder if they live down there. Oh, I wish I could have got that. I know. No, I couldn't tell if they had spots. But she had wiggly little legs, though. She was barely keeping up with her mom. It's real wooded back here. Hold on, I'll take this off. Why does it say invite Tech to co-host now? I would never. I would never. They were over here. They were running through this yard over there. See if you can, it won't even focus in. See, there's like a little bare spot behind those trees. And the one walked this way and then she came back this way with the baby. There's a real, like down in here, there's a real big like gully and there's I wouldn't call it a creek. It's more like a sewage runoff. I don't think it's like a freshwater creek or anything, but it runs like the whole length of this. In fact, if I would actually say that the creek that runs down behind those bushes is probably connected to the same creek that runs behind my my new apartment building. I would say it's one and the same. Let's see. A little bit better. Yeah, that's way better. It must have been something on my camera. They were back there, running back there. Boy, that's a bad focus on this motherfucker. I wish they'd come back, because what they'll do, they'll come like through here, and then there's yards back there, and then we have a big clearing in the back. If they were back there, we'd be able to see them. Hold on, let me go check. My dog's about to lose her mind because I walked out here. Yeah. See, and then they'll, like, walk the tree line here. I really wanted to see them. I wanted to see the babies up close. Throw some corn out there and they will always come back. Really? Like corn on the cob? I have some corn on the cob. Corn on the cob? Do your best, deer call. I don't even know what a deer sounds like. Frozen peas? Oh, dried corn? I don't have any dried corn. I don't have any dried corn. Peas? Fighting for suet cakes. Maybe I will maybe dry out that ear of corn. A couple ears of corn I have. Wait, somebody said fruit? They like corn on the cob. They might eat cooked kind. Well, it's uncooked. Corn on the cob works. And fruit. Always throw fruit on your fruit. Really? Are they out there, Sass? Sass is on high alert. She's like, give me a deer. Give me a goddamn deer. I know you want that deer. She wants to play with anything. What? She's stupid. Kitty, 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 kitty. What? Who's your kitty, 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 kitty? Who's your kitty, kitty, kitty? Thank you. We love her. Whole apples, corn, definitely a salt block. Get out. Maybe I will. A salt block. I didn't even think about that. The babies, though. I'm going to throw something over there tonight so that maybe I can get them to come back with the babies. Thank you. She's a good girl. Really good girl. Sassy, she's going to have, I'm super excited for Sassy too, because there's all kinds of things for Sass to do at the new place. So she's going to be much happier, not being on the second floor. Has a nice big backyard, have the, like a tennis/basketball court we can go throw the ball. She needs exercise because she's still a young dog. She's only gonna be 4, so she's gonna be much happier too. I got her a really good flea and tick because I was so scared, because you know Sassy had Lyme disease before and it was horribly scary. It was the worst, other than my when my dog died Oh my God. It was terrible. I didn't sleep for 72 hours, but so I'm really scared about Flea and Texan with us being like near the woods and near the creek and stuff, because I plan on letting her play in it, but I was really nervous, so I got her the Bravecto, and it's good for 3 months, so she should be good and covered, and I don't have to worry about that. You just got a puppy. What kind of dog? I had a pug pass from Lyme, and one that has it. The flare-ups are horrific. She hasn't had any. She has not had any. Amen. She has not had any. But listen, that Lyme, oh my God, it was horrible. It was absolutely horrible. It was so bad, dude. I didn't think I was going to live through that. I had a kid that had a UTI and a dog with Lyme. That was by far one of the longest weekends of my fucking life. So is everybody still talking about everything? You see how I don't show up for those discussions. To be quite honest, I can't do the constant pointing fingers back and forth. The way I see it is the way I see it, and I don't think there's going to be a whole lot that's going to change my mind on how I see it, so I just don't really feel like, you know, the constant discussions about it and the constant everybody having an opinion, and it's exhausting. B, it never resolves anything. You know what I mean? Like, we're nowhere near any kind of resolution on it, only because nobody can just say, hey, I was wrong for that, and I apologize. But all of this constant pointing fingers like in a circle, man, I can't do it. At this point, I'm looking at it like it happened. I can't do anything about it. Nobody's gonna take nobody's gonna take anything down. I'm not gonna constantly run behind people and ask them. I ain't begging a fucking soul to do a fuck thing, I promise you that. And the people that did it are the people that did it. I don't know what else to do about it, to be honest. And if they cared so much about the kids, like they say, they would focus on that instead of fighting, yes. But it's just the constant. I don't know. I've never been one to talk about things for fucking weeks and months on end. It's too fucking exhausting. Especially like when shit in the real world is already fucking exhausting enough. Like, my life is pretty fucking exhausting. A DNA test, 25% German Shepherd. Oh, okay. I was watching that video that Monster made with her dog when they were going to bed. That dog's so fucking cute. Just like the tech thing. Y'all don't want, I mean, y'all, if you're that hard up for entertainment or distraction, I don't know, you need something other than TikTok. Because even that, like, even if, so that's just me playing into it, right? Like, if I listen to it then she's gonna listen to it, and then it's just gonna go back and forth. And y'all ain't bored with that fucking storyline? You gotta be. You gotta be. Because God knows I am. Oh my goodness. That's a nice mutt. That's a nice mutt, though. I went in a live. His mom was streaming under a troll account. I was accused of being him. What? I heard Stop the BS was live. And this is weird, right? Because I don't never see her live, but she came up on my FYP and she was streaming, I guess, a beggar, right? And just singing accolades for All for One. And I was like, man, if I were All for One, that bitch is the last one I'd want on the internet singing my accolades. I'd tell that bitch, don't talk about me. Quick and in a fucking hurry. Ellie Amelia. Oh, got it. Oh, neat. Yeah, I want to see a picture. I don't think I'm going to listen to anybody. Who was even live yesterday? I had to put my main to prove I wasn't Holly Mae. I was trying to drink. Oh my goodness. Okay, so the Holly Mae thing. So yesterday, okay, I will say this because it is confusing to me. Do I want to listen to that? I don't know. I'm confused about the pressure on Holly Mae. It's confusing me. What, can I ask, what is it that you want her to do? Because I'm really confused. What is it that they want from Holly Mae? Because when I was listening to Virgo's live, MJ was up there really going in on Holly Mae. And I couldn't understand what do they want from her? What do they want her to do? Yeah, but what do they want? I don't know. I don't know why they're going for her so hard. What do they want? Yeah, she was. Maybe we will listen to that. Because I am confused. I don't understand why we're going so hard for her. Because at this point, y'all, none of us are sitting with our people that have never done anything, right? Like, none of us are at this point. Bet they don't think she condemned her. But that's what I mean. What do you want her to do? It'll never be enough. I feel the same way. So that's what you want her to do. You want her to come here and publicly bash Ratina. When I've heard Holly Mae be loud and clear about disagreeing, right? Claus, do you want up? I don't like pulling people up unless, because sometimes it could be an accident. And then you're like, fuck, I don't want to be up here. Okay. Just making sure.
No, I just wanted to come up and say about with the whole children thing and with all of them going back and forth. At one point, I did have hope that they would actually all do what they were saying, right? Like, we're doing
Mhm.
this for the kids and to put everything else behind. But every single time it gets derailed. They're like, we're doing this for the kids. We're doing this for the kids. You know, we need to stick together. We need to get the kids taken down. And I think Holly is doing a good job with that because I know that she did make a, a page, right? To like with the creeps on the app. And I think she added Sunshine and some other people to like report the posts. But at this point, it kind of is giving more publicity to the people's information than anything. But then it gets sidetracked to, well, you did this and you did that. And like it turns into a blaming game with everybody. So nothing ever gets solved. It's the same thing
That's what I
literally
mean.
every single night. Like, I don't know. It's aggravating for one. If you're going to do it for the kids and just drop all your immature bullshit, stop putting posts up. I don't know if you're friends with Sunshine or what or how everybody feels, but I mean, she's
Who, me? Girl,
continuously.
I ain't no friends of that girl.
I, I was hoping not, but I think that she she keeps going, and I think she weirdly gets off to making these AI videos now
Mm-hmm.
and her posting about Monster's pregnant adult daughter and her being pregnant and like pretending to throw a baby shower. It's just, it's
I didn't even
weird.
see that.
And it was one of her new posts. It's just weird behavior from adults. You would
What
think
up, Harley?
that there's like, I don't know. You would think there, you could, we can hold on to hope that there's still maturity on this app, but there really isn't. I'm not gonna lie.
There's none. There's none in that because if there were, then people would just be able to say, okay, I was wrong for that. Sorry, my bad. And then it wouldn't constantly be a circle jerk on who did what first and worse. What do, yes, things are very lost on me when you have a group of people that scream and scream and scream about spread love, but nobody screams and screams and screams about sunshine. And I'm sorry, but what I see from sunshine is much more harmful than even what spread does.
Yeah,
Sunshine likes to push people to their mental breaking point, right? She will not let up. It's all gas, no brakes.
but I
And
also think that has a lot to do with I don't think she's happy with her life, so she's trying to
period.
make other people miserable or concerned or having that fear that their children or their information of it. I mean, she's already put up my information and the cops to the cops to call. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
if you want to call the cops, you can call my husband. But I mean, to do what? Like what? I've never doxed anyone. I've never put up children's pictures, or I don't think children should be on the app at all.
Right.
Honestly, with the people that are on here, but I do think that
Oh, like 10 people at least.
misery misery
Loves company.
consumes her and she wants everybody else to be miserable as well.
I think it's too, all attention is good attention for her. So if people are talking about what she's posting, she's still being talked about. But what I will say is first, the first thing that Sunshine will do is go for your children. And the fact that you can look at every one of her friendships on here and she's done the exact same thing to each and every one of her friends. A big point that people like to make here, and you can make it, I don't care, was that I was friends with her while she was doxing people. I was friends with her when she doxed Scammy Claus. A. B. I had fuck all to do with that decision. She wasn't doing that for me. And you guys can go back and watch the lives. She was doing that for supposedly the men, right? Being Abood and Bilal. Those men are my family. I love those children. You guys can go back and watch it. I shouldn't even have to fucking tell you, to be honest. But she didn't do that on my behalf. She did that on their behalf. That was her decision. Did I do anything to stop it? Fuck no. Because that bitch had been fucking harassing me for months on end. So no, I clapped for it. You're right. But with me being involved with any of her other doxing, nope. Wasn't there, wasn't a part of it, didn't want anything to do with that. Sunshine is the
Yeah.
doxing queen. When we had that fucking mod chat, she was constantly, people were leaving because she was putting people's pictures in there, and we're like, well, who the fuck is this, who the fuck is that? She was putting Stephanie's stuff in there, Stephanie's son's stuff in there, and we're like, who is that? People were leaving. It's just what she does.
Yeah. And Kaniki, you say you think that she's happy in life. I think that, or you think that she's just evil. I don't think somebody that is evil and wants to make others feel fear or anything else
Fear.
is happy in life. Like
Yeah.
a fear of there's people out there. Me, I'm not. I mean, if you want my address and you want to come knock on my door, it's more of a good luck for you, right? Like I'm personally not scared of somebody coming and knocking on my door, but there's other people out there that they don't have the same reaction when they see certain things get brought up. And I mean,
Mm-hmm.
I've been doxxed multiple times, so I think that kind of blows over my head in a way. But I don't think if you're trying to make other people miserable and upset, I don't think you're happy in life because
Mm-mm.
like honestly, I don't. You
Here's another
can't.
thing. um Sunshine doesn't care whose kids she's posting, right? So, like, was it yesterday or the day before, she posts threatening Kate. I think I still have that. Hold on. Threatening Casey, right? Saying, remember all those waste of space, Casey. Remember all those pics you sent of you and your nephew that you sent me. You're about to get justice. You can thank Spread. Him and G will look great side by side. So here she's threatening Casey, but that's not Casey's fucking child. That's his sister's fucking child. So then you're affecting not the person that you're going after, but you're affecting family members that have nothing to do with this, right? And let me make this clear that CPS has been to Casey's house on prior occasions. So that's for his sister. So his sister. And then I would also like to say that that is an autistic child. Casey's nephew is autistic. So now, when CPS comes, that's an
There's
even
the
greater
trauma.
impact and
Yeah.
trauma on that child. So that's the kind of thing that I'm talking about. The fact that you don't care who you hurt. You don't care that you're hurting children. When CPS was here that day, and Sunshine tells that story completely wrong. They did come out that day. I told them to come out that day, and I told them that they could come while her therapists were here. I had her behavior specialist here, and I had her caseworker here from Beaver County Mental Health, too. I made that so that it was a supportive environment for her, and it still was traumatic on her.
Well, yeah, I mean, like any changes in any kind of routine or
People knocking strangers,
yeah,
strangers in the home are one of her biggest triggers and always have been. So, and that is true for a lot of autistic children. You don't know what their triggers are. You don't know how you're going to affect
yeah,
that
they all
child
have
because you're
all
beefing on
different.
the fucking internet.
Hmm.
And it's not his child. That's, I mean, what the fuck? If you can't see that for what it is, it's fucking evil. And if you can't see that as evil, then you're a part of the problem at this point. Children's lives are being affected, not adults.
No, and I don't understand you have an issue with somebody on with an adult on the internet. What what did that child do to you
Not a
to where
fuck
you
thing.
feel like you have to go so low to then affect their life in certain in the situation at all?
Right.
If you're gonna fight with me, then have an issue with me. If you're gonna
Yep.
come after my kid, then it's a different thing. Then Mama Bear's claws come out. Like
Exactly.
you don't f with my kid. And I think it's just I don't know. I just don't get it, and I don't understand the support, how people could still support a lot of people on this app, not even just people
Well, if
doing
you
stuff
look at the
to
people that
kids.
support Sunshine, right? They're the people that are doing the same thing as her.
Hmm.
Like Contrary. Of course, Contrary, because Contrary does the same thing. Unhinged. Unhinged has been doing fuck shit on the internet for fucking years. So it makes sense to me that they're going to stand by her because they approve and help her do the things that she does.
Yeah, I've never been friends with any of them, or I don't even think I've had a conversation with any of them. That's like whenever she put more than half of our stuff out there, I was surprised. It's like I've never even had a freaking conversation with you. Like I've never even said hi to you. Like, are you good?
Yeah,
Just
and
because
that's
you sit
weird
with
in itself.
somebody, right?
That's weird
Because
in
you sit with
itself.
somebody.
Because who the fuck are you? Like, I don't even know you. I've done that with people on here that will get up in a box and say all kinds of things about me. And I'm like, and who the fuck are you? Who are you? No idea who you even are. A lot of assumptions are made,
Is
period.
this contrary 7.0? Is she the same contrary from from the beginning?
Mm hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep. Same one.
I get lost. There's so many different accounts and it changes all the time. I can't even keep up. You can ask anybody. I'm like, who's this? Who's this? Who's this? Like, we just
She's the
told
same
you. I'm
because
like, I don't
I
know.
think some people made like
This isn't my
they made
life.
like copy accounts, but I don't know
Okay.
whose those are.
Okay.
I have no idea. But I am going to bring up Leslie's live. We'll listen to that while I clean up in here a little bit.
All right. Yeah, I did listen to Leslie's live last night, and she does have a lot of good points. I know a lot of it is about Megan, or like the ending part was, but I'll go ahead and drop so you can go ahead and play that. I just wanted to put my two
You got
cents
it.
in. Everybody just, if we're gonna leave kids out of it and everybody's gonna join together like everybody has been talking, everybody has to stop going tit for tat and everybody has to drop whatever feelings you have about past shit and actually focus on the kids and not not what this person did to you or this person did to you or this person did to you. And also, for all you crazy bitches that are out there trying to be super fucking vile and doing all this crazy shit, trying to be what is, I don't know, like the next Florida man, right? um get your fucking lives together. It's it's really embarrassing for you.
Hey, listen, since that man's been gone, this shit just got worse.
It has. I didn't think it could. Like
I didn't either. I don't think anybody thought it could, but goddamn it, here we are.
But his name's still brought up in every single conversation.
Every single one.
All right. Well, I'm dropping. Thank you for letting me up.
You're welcome, Claus.
All right. I'll talk to you later.
I'll be here.
Bye.
I kind of want to listen, though. I am going to listen to this part just because, and then we can listen to Leslie. Let me see if this is the one. Is this the one? Which one of Virgo's? No, this isn't it. It was her one in the evening. Yeah, this one. I do kind of want to listen.
No.
It's when, what's her name, gets in the box.
Smash. Like, what it's showing to all of us, and it clearly was a smear campaign against Smash, because you guys brought this back up a month and a half later. For what? When you had people talking to him on the back end that you sat comfortably with. And I think you just posted a video saying that you needed to apologize to certain people because you let... I'm going to shut the fuck up. Okay, I'm getting down. Goodbye.
I just want to say, I just don't understand why can't it just be concentrated on trying to get those pictures down off those pages, and then after that's done, after those pages are down, then you guys can go at it like. Why right now? Why can't people just concentrate on getting those pages down that have the kids?
That is not their goal, Ranger. You're speaking too logically.
I'm gonna take my Dobermans and my diamonds and get goodbye.
Oh God, I guess we all just have different views. I mean, ain't no fucking way. So MJ, I hate to break it to you, but you're the only one sitting with someone who gave any pass, anything to a show moment. You definitely are. Not me. That's you, honey. Hey, definitely you.
Here's the thing. That's not completely true, because just a few days ago you were sitting in a box with Megan.
I love Ranger.
Just a few days ago you were sitting in a box with Retina.
I love Ranger. Nobody can ever make me hate Ranger.
We can keep going, right? Keep on going. Contrary, didn't she give him something too?
See, okay, so this, yeah, it's always going to be that right there. Okay, it's always going to be, so whoever you're advocating for, you're going to talk strongly against the other person. You know what I mean? Where I think all of us should be going, yeah, what Contrary did was fucking wrong. But at the same time, you should be able to say what Smash did was wrong. You have to. Guys, here's the thing. I'm never going to get past the fact, and this is the end all be all for me, okay? And this is just for me. You're never gonna get me past the fact that Smash knew that that was a male and came to the internet and told everybody that follows her that it is in fact a female. That I'm for that part right there, I'm not getting past that part. That is, in fact, her culpability here. And I think the only thing that anybody that's talking about Smash is talking about the same thing. Like, just take accountability for the things that you know you were wrong about. I think if we saw people doing that, then we wouldn't talk so hard against. But when I feel like you guys aren't getting that is a very important part of this scenario. It is very important. She made that decision to come publicly and make people feel safe with that person by saying, hey, I've heard them. They're not a male. They are a female. Why do that? Why do that? Because then it would have been like, oh, you guys were crying all this time because Florida Man was a man coming after all these people. And that was so wrong that women were supporting a man attacking women. But then you did it. And not only did you do it, but you said to your people and the people on the internet that it wasn't a man, that it was in fact a female. And then you allowed people to feel safe with somebody that they had no business feeling safe with, obviously.
It's just not true.
Can I spice it up a little bit? Hey, Hal, do you think you could come in here and get a box so I can the fuck up to your face?
Wow, wait a minute, what?
Because yesterday I didn't give a fuck. Today I don't give a fuck. And tomorrow's not looking very promising either. Are you just looking for some shit to talk about, or like what do we got going on here? You know what I mean? Because come on, come get a fucking box. I'm so fucking sick and tired of the third person. Come get a box, bitch.
Share this out to Holly Mae. She does have me blocked, but maybe she'll block us to have a conversation.
I think calling people to your live is one of the most childish things you can do.
I mean, she watches every fucking thing else. She can make her little videos and have her little 6 a.m. fucking lives. Just come get a box.
Hey, some of us get up and go to work, and that's the only time they have.
Because I just think it's interesting that you DM me, right, on Instagram, but you want to talk about me in public. So which the fuck is it? Are you trying to be in my DMs having conversations for a resolution, or are you just looking for content to run your fucking content? Which one is it?
Pot, meat, kettle.
It's getting kind of annoying.
That was a pot, meat, kettle moment there. The one that uses everybody for content. That is your content, MJ. Everybody else's content is your content. That's weird. That's really weird.
So box up.
I'm sorry, I did not request. I requested.
Oh, sorry. Who was that? I know she's feeling tough yesterday.
Oh, I know, PPO. Now they're trying to say that I'm going after Ranger. Oh my god, I cannot make this up.
They are not saying that. One person, that was their opinion.
I guess if they couldn't get Malibu's attention, I'm pretty sure Regina had Malibu's attention for a while. I think.
So, is it a they or is it not a they? I'm not sure. You gotta pick a lane.
Let's clock it correctly. Why, Holly Mae? Why did Regina have Malibu's attention? Was it because she was doing real life shit and looking up YouTubes of kids and shit? You know, that very same thing that you sit and run your cocksucker about that you don't stand for? And you don't want to stand for that, and you don't sit with Regina today, but a week ago you were bragging about how you were ha-ha-ha on the phone after a fucking live, during a live, and before a live with Regina and some other lady? Like, I think that you don't actually know what fucking day it is or what direction you're trying to run, so you don't know what the fuck the story is that you're even fucking telling, because you just... What day is it? What fucking day is it, Holly Mae?
And let's be clear, she didn't have my attention because I asked her to leave me alone. What she did is it showed who she really was, is what she did. By looking up a YouTube from 15 years back that I created to make reels of my son playing ice hockey. And yes, there were a couple other videos. Then you gave that shit to Sunshine for Sunshine to post my children when they were minors. So not only did you dox my son again, Retina, but my daughter, who had not been doxed on this app, got doxed by you and Sunshine. For what? Because I decided to walk away?
Over something that Retina did.
Right.
Over something that Retina did. It was a piss that Retina made. How you didn't fucking want me because you pressed that shit at the end. Okay? And I'm friends again with her thereafter.
So has Smashley ever come out and said, yeah, you're right. I was wrong for telling y'all that that was a female. I was wrong for making y'all feel safe with a man that turned out to be a sex offender. Has she ever come out and said that? Okay. So then why are we putting that amount of pressure on Holly Mae to hold Retina accountable, but you, MJ, can't say to Smash, hey Smash, you should probably just say that you were wrong for coming here and telling people that that was a female and making people believe that they could be safe with that person. You know what I mean? That's an issue for me.
Okay? And I'm friends again with her thereafter. So, I feel like maybe you're having a midlife friend crisis where maybe shit between you and Retina is just a little bit too deep that you're trying to keep from the fucking internet for whatever goddamn reason. But it's not really working out anymore because the morals aren't matching what's coming out of your mouth. So we're confused. Are you screaming out loud that you no longer sit with Retina and you don't support what Retina does? Because, bitch, we're gonna need you to finally say it the fuck out loud.
So that's what it's about. We want her to walk away from Retina and not be her friend anymore. Is that what I'm getting here? Is that what I just got there? Because I've heard Holly Mae say that she 100% disagreed with Retina. I heard her. I absolutely heard her. So that's what the end game is there. You just want her to come out and publicly say that she's not friends with Retina and that she's to blame for everything. That's so fucking weird, dude.
Bitch, we're gonna need you to finally say it the fuck out loud. Because coming for everybody else and wanting to clock everybody else's shit, but kind of going in a roundabout way of everything that Retina's done and all these piss poor decisions she's made, including sticking up for a P3DO, we're gonna need you to scream that shit.
See, but MJ, you're this is a bad take, man.
From the rooftops. Let's get our priorities straight.
Yes, that's the point. But that is not a point that will ever be discussed in there.
I heard Snatch ended up getting into it even more than what they were. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the passes that are given are definitely wild. 100%. The passes that are given, the deflection that is given, the fucking way that motherfuckers are hopping on it to like throw a rock and turn your head the other way, like, it's crazy. Wait, can I just say something else? Because Holly Mae's also the one who, when it came to Retina and the whole friendship and
every single time
friendship, this, that, right? and you wanted to talk about clocking shit on the back end. So are you pissed off that people who have gotten close with Smash, like, are you mad that you don't know the back end conversations of any accountability or opinions expressed? Are you pissed off that those aren't, like, blasted all over the internet? Right? Because if that's the case, we're going to need to keep the same energy. We're going to need you to put Ratina on blast and call her out for everything she's done publicly, and Ixnay on the back end conversations. Do you know what I'm saying? Because what you're acting like is that nobody's had back end conversations with Smash and expressed their opinions about any of this. And that would make you, once again, loud and wrong.
Correct me if I'm wrong. This is what I just got, but I was letting my dog in, so that's why I'm asking for correction. She is saying that people on the back end. Thank you. That's a big one. And okay, so MJ gave Sunshine Sarah's info. MJ gave Claw's info to OG. So what are we really talking about here? Nobody has said anything to Smash publicly, and that's what I'm getting from this. That you're saying that people have reached out to Smash on the back end to let their opinions be known. But you're here pressing Holly Mae to be public with everything to do with Ratina. But you yourself, MJ, haven't been public in saying your friend was wrong. So why are you expecting something from somebody else that you're not even doing? So embarrassing. And I have to say that this happens because you guys have echo chambers. So when MJ goes into Virgo's live and is surrounded by all her people, everything that MJ says is right. Everything that MJ says is clapped for. All her opinions and takes are supported. But other people have problems. What looks like the same problem you're having with people. We're only asking you to do the same thing that you're asking from other motherfuckers. I'm completely lost on why we're getting so big with Holly Mae. I really am.
And that would make you, once again, loud and wrong.
That part. Like, you don't want to give your opinion because people should know how you feel, and then we feel like we know how you feel, but then your actions don't reflect that. And then you're confused why we're all like, what the fuck?
I'm confused.
You stop me anytime you want to say something.
My dog is driving me nuts. I gotta take her out.
I know one thing. Smash's little camp, MJ's little camp, definitely. Don't talk about it for the kids when you guys ain't been focused on shit, but pointing out how somebody else is worse than Smash. Y'all motherfuckers literally spend your time and devote your lives to saving face for fucking Smashly. If the kids were really the end all be all for you, you wouldn't give a fuck about a friendship. You wouldn't give a fuck about none of that. None of that. You would be calling it all out regardless. You would be fucking on Smashly's ass for hiding his identity just as much as you're on Bertina's ass for claiming he needs to get a pass or he should get a pass or whatever. You know? Because really about the kids. It wouldn't be about the numbers, the clicks, the views, and how many people come into your life because, this bitch got me wanting to wash my own mouth out with soap. Holly Mae, how do you know what the fuck's going on the back end? Okay? Of all the people you should know, let's use Florida Man, for example. You, of all people, should know the movement that was created on the back end to make sure that all of his pages were removed. So in order to appease you, what you're telling me is that I need to tell you everything that's going on the back end to try to remove the kids from the app in order to make you fucking happy? don't even talk about my life.
I missed it. What do you mean? That's how you see it too. What do you about what? Every time. Every fucking time. Oh, I missed it. I went back in the
my
room.
business on this bitch, and you think that we just need to get on here because we owe you what? What are you doing on the back end to get the shit removed? Because you want to know what happens when we talk about what we're doing to get the shit removed? They go and private their pages. So work smarter, not harder.
You can still report stuff when it's private.
Like, have you bothered to ask, or are you just in the DMs and on the app running your fucking mouth? Have you asked me one time at all what is being done to help remove the kids from the pages that have them posted? Because I would have happily told you in the DMs, but instead you want to argue about fucking dumb shit. Which in return makes me not want to talk to you at all, which in return makes it none of your fucking business.
And also, for somebody...
You're real tough, except when it comes to your friends, kid.
All about the kids. I haven't heard you come up with a plan either on live to tell everyone what to do. So what are you doing? Start talking about people being moms and dads and parents and grandparents, you're gonna get your feelings hurt. So just stop.
Wait, what? Hold on.
Which in return makes me not want to talk to you at all, which in return makes it none of your fucking business.
And also, for somebody who claims they're all about the kids, all about the kids, all about the kids, I haven't heard you come up with a plan either on live to tell everyone what to do. So what are you doing?
I've seen Holly Mae talk about this on live quite a few times. What about? Well, I know, I can't. The what about is fucking wild.
That shit, because you're just gonna get your feelings hurt when you start talking about people being moms and dads and parents and grandparents. You're gonna get your feelings hurt.
Can you explain that, Virgo? I'm confused by that statement there. Why can't she say that? Why can't she talk about parents and grandparents? And why would she get her feelings hurt for talking about that? Is it because she's not a parent that you're saying that? I don't like that statement. Why would she, what would she get her feelings hurt about if she were talking about people being parents and grandparents? I'm very confused and I'm not sure what that means or why you said that.
Your feelings hurt. So just stop.
Because you're saying, Virgo, I feel like that's what you're saying, and I'm not happy about that. You said, don't do that shit. And she said, you have people out here that are parents, grandparents. And then you said, don't do that shit. You're going to get your feelings hurt. When you're talking about people being parents and grandparents, don't do that because you're going to get your feelings hurt. And I feel like you're saying that because she's not a parent and then somebody's going to attack her again on that forefront. I don't like that statement at all. Unless you, find, if you can tell me a way you meant that doesn't mean that, that's weird. I don't like that at all. I don't like that. I don't like it. I don't like it when people, if somebody's struggling with infertility and you attack that, you're a piece of fucking shit. And I kind of feel like that's what I'm getting from that comment. I don't like it.
You know, people lie, people do shit, whatever, right? But, Ashley's lie, not no fucking, I was at home last night, or maybe she was out at the club. No, her lie was literally, this texter is a woman. She did that so that way the woman, just the woman, could continue to go at Monster, Snark, Witch, Flirting people, women, with children.
Is that what it is? Is that what it is? Is that what it is? What up, Forever Grateful? How are you today? Is that what it
As
is?
long as you're doing some shady shit, some messy shit for Smash, she don't give a fuck who you are. You could be a serial unaliver. She don't trip. She'll keep your identity. She'll let her chat think that it's all good. You know, that you're just a good, wholesome woman trying to help take down somebody.
Again, I know that not everyone agrees with me, but women on this app have proven to be way more dangerous than some of these men.
I agree with that.
Ratina has literally done some of the worst. Ratina's done more horrible, horrific shit than Smash ever fucking has. And that was your ride or die bestie, bitch.
Hey, I have a question for that. So, MJ. Because I remember a time where Ratina was in your box a whole lot, and you were quite aware then of Ratina's past on this app, which always confused me. Still confuses me, right? That you went so hard for Florida Man, okay? But Ratina was there during that time, and she's basically his fucking twin. So that was very confusing to me, that you would advocate so strongly against him while Ratina was sitting there chatting it up. But, I mean, that's weird to me. You knew all this stuff about Ratina at the same time you knew it about Florida Man. This isn't new information to you, MJ.
Smash ever fucking has. And that was your ride or die bestie, bitch. What are we doing here? What are we fucking doing here? Because you rode with Ratina through all of that shit. You had her back through all of that shit. You looked dumb as fuck through all of that shit. So what are we actually fucking doing?
Not any dumber than you look right now. Not putting your friend on Front Street. She don't look any... Here comes the bullying harassment. Oh, man. The numbers just went up, so that's how you know. This is probably the green light crew.
And you sat with Smash during all of this shit. When the whole Florida Man shit was going down, the whole entire reason that any of us even started talking or communicating was the live I held. And I said, everybody that's willing to, let's set the shit down and let's take care of getting him off the app. And that's what everybody fucking did, including you two. Including you two. You both knew what the fuck was going down. Respectfully. Because it was loud and it was on the app. Like, what? Ratina was doing dumb shit for a year or two prior to that, Holly, and you were her friend. What the fuck are you talking about, brother? This isn't the first time Ratina's looked up kids or done vile, foul shit.
So, that's also confusing to me.
Like, the harassment of people on the app. You literally can't make this shit up. Isn't that what you say, Holly? You can't make this shit up. You literally can't make this shit up.
That was your ride or die. So, respectfully, if we got out a piece of paper and a pen right now, and we wrote down, since the beginning of both of their platforms starting, all of the horrific shit that Ratina has done, and the horrific shit that people feel like Smash has done, right? Not repeated behavior. Let's remove the done it once, learn from our mistakes. And let's see. Let's see whose ride or die got it.
Done it once. Learn from your mistakes. Who did that? Who did that?
Got it worse, including the kids. Let's just focus on the kids. Like, I don't know. I've always said that I respected the fact that, Holly and Retina's close.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying. What are you talking about? Who did that?
And friendship and all this shit, but it eventually gets to a fucking point where you have to figure out that it doesn't align. And that doesn't protect the friendship. Not when the fuck shit has happened on the app. You don't get to protect everything that has happened out loud on the app if it doesn't align with your morals. Eventually you have to call the shit out. And right now you look really fucking dumb. And I don't know if it's because Ratina has a whole lot of shit on you, and you know exactly how she is, right? And get mad, tell your business ass bitch. But this is getting old. It's getting old. So do it with your whole fucking chest. I've never been afraid to do it with my whole fucking chest, even if it was somebody that
Then do it now.
Circle, including my mods. Never gave a fuck. Say it with your whole chest.
Say it with your whole chest, MJ. Say it with your whole chest. Come to the internet, say it with your whole chest. That Smashley was 100% wrong when she came to the internet and told the internet that that female was in fact, or that account was in fact a female. I want you to say that with your whole chest. Come to the internet and say, Smash was wrong for coming to the internet and telling y'all that that account was a female and allowing you to feel safe with it. So if we're going to do this, we can do it. I think it's really the only thing anybody's asking for anyway, is for people to go, hey, I fucked up. I shouldn't have done that. I've come here and said that, right? I think it's just, I think everybody is asking for the same thing from people, but you're not asking your own people. And if I remember correctly, that was the largest criticism for Florida Man's people. You don't call your friend out. You don't call your friend out. That's your friend. That's your friend. That was wrong, but you don't call it wrong. Same. Same. Good morning, Bilal. This is the real MJ who couldn't build her platform in years. Can't imagine why. Me either, right? Make no goddamn sense to me either.
Good morning, Bam.
Good morning, Bilal. How are you?
How are you? I'm good, Alhamdulillah. How about you? Good morning, everyone. تعال
We're
Adam. Adam, come here. Come here. تعال. بابا. تعال. Adam, تعال. Look, Adam.
Hi, Adam. Hi, Adam.
ارفع راسك. ارفع راسك. قدام. I love you.
Mama.
Oh,
Adam,
I love you,
you need
Adam.
going. You need going for mom.
Oh, hello,
How are
Bilal.
you,
It's so
Bam?
good to see you. I'm good. How are you?
Nice to see you. Alhamdulillah, I'm good. How is Gianna? Anything
Gianna's
good?
good. She's sleeping. She's waking up now. You know, Gianna stays up very, very late. Man, Adam, he's a
Free
little
day
model.
today. No, Adam is playing. Look.
Adam,
car Ferrari.
He was cutting
From
onions.
for Adam.
Listen, if you ask me, Adam looks like he should be on the front of fucking magazines. That's how I feel about Adam.
Adam.
I think yes, Adam belongs on the front of magazines. You just wake up, Bilal?
So hot. Now.
It's so hot.
Not wake up. Yes. 30, 34, 35 here.
Yeah, I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit. Probably like 80, 90 here, huh?
Yes.
Too hot.
Anyway, nice to see you, Bam. Nice
to see you, Bilal.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
You need anything for me?
I don't. Thank you.
What? Thank you. I'm here. I want to pray now. Okay. Asr.
Okay.
Pray and Asr. Okay.
Pray the Asr.
I'm here. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yes.
Circle. Including my mods. Never gave a fuck. Say it with your whole chest. Stand for something. You want to talk about morals, bitch? Stand for it. Stand on top of it.
Hey, MJ. You know, you've called her a bitch like 3 or 4 times. Where's all the aggression coming from? Not a fuck thing, Nikki. That's for sure. Why are you calling her out her name like that, though?
It's not giving that right now. It's giving, I don't know if it's Tuesday or Thursday. I'm not sure if I'm traveling east or west. And either way, I'm rambling so much I'm fucking confusing myself. Stand on that shit. If you need some help, I'll help you.
You think that people won't have your back, or you know what I mean? Like, just do the right thing, man. That's it.
Listen, if she stands all 10 of...
I think people will start doing the right thing if it becomes a trend. If everybody would start doing the right thing. Quit asking for the right thing out of all the people that you don't like. Start asking for the right thing. Listen, until she comes here and says, hey, that shit was wrong. I wish I wouldn't have done it. I apologize. All of those things. Quit asking for the same thing that she should be doing from other people that you don't fucking like.
Listen, if she stands all 10 on that shit, for exactly what it is, I would 110% have her back. Just for having enough balls to fucking do it. To actually stand on it and stand against somebody who, yes, was her friend. I've done it plenty of times. I can't tell you how many people I've passed through on this fucking app because their shit just eventually didn't cross the line. A couple of them being very, very good friends. Very good friends.
Our beef isn't deep enough for me to not, right? Like, this beef is silly, stupid shit. I would 100.
What's up, Nikki?
Well, quick question. This is for MJ. How many pages have you reported, MJ? How many tickets have you submitted, MJ, to get the kids down? I really want to know, how many reports have you submitted on the pages, and how many tickets have you submitted to get the pages down?
And were they only for the people's, like, that you like?
Are they for the people you like, or are they for the ones you don't like? Because it seems to me, right, that nobody gives a fuck because it's Florida Man's People's kids. It's on the app.
Period.
That's being posted. That's what it seems to me. No one gives a fuck because it's Florida Man's People. Everybody's so busy pointing goddamn fingers instead of using them pointing fingers to report the kids.
Has MJ said anything about Sunshine continuously still posting?
Not that I know of. I mean, I don't know.
That's not surprising. Oh, MJ, did you report the posts of the information that you sent? That's a good question. Because some of
I've
this,
not heard, because I have heard Smash, I have heard Virgo, I've heard Bree, I've heard Holly Mae, me, you, Amanda, Leslie. I can go down a list of people that said to go report all the pages, but not one time have I heard MJ ask people to go report.
I've never
Not
heard it either.
one time.
She said nope. She said it didn't count because my info had been shared before. Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
What's that have to do with anything?
Yeah, well, MJ, what do you, again, what my question is, what do you stand for?
I'm asking the same at this point. I
So,
think you just have a hard on for Holly Mae right now, and that's where you want your focus, while then talking to other people about making their focus Smash. You're doing the same thing. Why is everybody so concentrating on Smash? Why aren't you worried about OG and Retina and all that? Blah, 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 blah. Because none of them came to this app and said, "Hey, I talked to that account. It's a female. It's not a man." Because I think if we would have found out it was a man, it would have been easier to narrow down who that man was.
I will, here's my thing. OG had a fucking conversation with the man after she knew he was a P3DO. After the fact. So that's my issue, is OG had a whole fucking conversation with that man. After she knew that he was a P3DO.
Okay, so about the OG thing, I didn't really see that. I didn't, those are screenshots I still haven't seen. But it was, in fact.
I'll send them to you. I'll get them and send them to you. But yeah,
But it
she
was.
did. She had a whole conversation with him in April. After it came out who he was.
Knew who he was then.
But knew who he was, yeah.
Well, then where's that?
Yeah, where's the energy for that? And also, why are we letting Contrary fucking slip past? Because she made a post yesterday that she didn't post kids and all this. Bitch, you a whole ass lie. You posted children on 2 pages, and you did not put stickers over their faces. I have that proof. I have that proof.
Yeah, bullshit. Here's the way I feel about the contrary thing. I think the contrary, in fact, did know. I think she did know, because y'all were y'all was thick as thieves. Thick as thieves in that motherfucker. Thick as thieves.
But
thanks, Deb.
Before I hop down, MJ, I want you to show where you have went and reported the pages, all the pages, Miss Sunshine, Miss I Don't Give a Fuck, Spread Love, Misfits Resurrection, and Rebel by Choice 420. I want to see where you went and reported and submitted tickets for those pages, because we all have.
I think it's a bunch of talk, to be honest.
I think it is too. I think so too. All right, I'm gonna hop down and finish getting ready.
All right, sweetie. Hold on, Bilal. Bilal. I don't check my I never check my fucking gifts. I never check, like, if I have gifts in there. But I do. Just for Bilal. I just never remember to look. Let me see here, kid. My back is fucking killing me. I thought I had a kidney stone, but I don't think that's what it is. It hurts, boy. Fucking hurts. Oh, he was cute. He was cute. They need to stop holding people responsible for what I've been saying that, Applesaucy. I've been saying that.
100%. You would 100% have people back you if you just did the right thing.
Yeah, genuinely, the
Listen, and listen, me and Holly Mae are not friends. You know what I mean? I've always had some held respect for the girl, but we're not friends. But the same thing y'all are saying, like, oh, we just want you to do the right thing. What is that right thing? What? And Virgo, if you come live today, please could you lay out just lay out the expectations of what we want out of Holly Mae so she's on board and I understand and everybody understands what exactly is wanted from them. Because I think what you're asking of Holly Mae is the same thing that other people are asking of you. I'm really unclear on the terms and conditions that we're putting on Holly Mae. If we could make those clear enough for everybody to understand.
Is I couldn't even tell you. I think she's stuck in a rock and a hard place with this Retina shit and the motion of having opposing opinions between both sides. I fucking get it. I really don't have beef with Holly Mae, but I just think
it don't sound like it.
To express yourself so passionately, but you're actually not standing.
Girl, it don't sound like it. You done called that girl out her name about 4 or 5 times. You sure the fuck do. You have called that woman out of her name several times during this playback. And I'm asking you where the aggression's coming from. Like, why are you doing that? So you absolutely do.
Your expectation of people calling Smash out, but you haven't even called out somebody who sat in your own corner doing fuck shit for years. Respectfully. She's hurt some of your own people that...
MJ, Jesus fucking Christ. This... Man. Maybe y'all need to spend a couple days on YouTube and play yourself back. Play yourself back, man.
Sat with, respectfully. And you brush them off and you shove them to the side, right? Like you did me when Regina pulled that shit with calling the ladies what she did.
Is that what it's about? Are your feelings hurt? Yes, MJ sat with Retina, yes. Knowing all those things that she's talking about now. She knew all that stuff about Retina that she's talking about now, but now it's an issue. Do you see how that works? It's only an issue. What people have done is only an issue when you have a problem with them, because you didn't have a problem with Retina and all the things she had done when she was in your box and you guys were Goombas. But now it matters what Retina has done. It's always mattered to me what Retina's done. I've always said that. I was always confused why we were talking about Florida Man while Retina was even in the equation. But now you sound like you got your feelings hurt, and that's maybe where the aggression is coming from, Holly Mae.
Ladies, what she did. You just didn't want anything to do with it. That was it. Goodbye. Okay? I can let bygones be bygones. I don't even give a fuck about that, but I'm going to need you to stand on some shit. You can't just focus on one side and not focus on the other and want to call out in detail all the other shit that has also affected grandparents and mothers and cousins and grandpas and all this shit. Because Retina, respectfully, is one of them, And I don't know if you fucking noticed yet, but she doesn't give a shit. She doesn't care about a fucking thing right now. Which goes back to a few weeks ago when I was screaming from the rooftops. She is begging for help. She's begging for help, and her own fucking people are overlooking it. She's not getting any help. She has people pacifying her and holding her fucking hand while she still does fuck shit on the app. While she's screaming for help.
Okay, Bilal.
Those are cries for help. All these piss poor decisions are cries for help. Who's fucking helping her? Instead, y'all platform her. In some of the worst conditions she could be in, y'all fucking platform her instead.
This girl.
Respectfully. So we want to talk about, like,
she don't give a fuck about that.
The disrespect and the weird fucking shit.
Good morning.
You gotta start from your own corner. If you really give a fuck about people, start getting them help. Because she's screaming for it. You don't even have to fucking like her to do it. Respectfully. I'd be more than happy to give Tina some fucking help today. Even if I don't fuck with her. Because she's screaming for it. You want to talk about real and rooted? And
I can't do the performative stuff. I can't do the performative stuff.
So I just want to say really quickly, I've learned
I think we're
that doesn't
I think this might be the end of what I wanted to listen to here.
Some people don't even know how to be a friend in the first place, let alone how
I think this
to
is
help.
the end of what I wanted to listen to. Maybe not.
I'm not sticking around. Okay? I'm not gonna stick around and wait it out for motherfuckers to fucking see that neither one of them are right. Neither one of them, they're both wrong, you know? Because what's gonna happen is another fallout's gonna happen, okay? And it's only gonna get worse, alright? And in that worst moment, you know, of the breakup, more shit is going to, like, okay, so we know that Chesters are not aligned to smashing little crowds. Not aligned. Regina won't defend. So, it's only gonna get worse. And once that happens, motherfuckers are gonna be like, you know what? You were right about Smash. But it's gonna take for somebody to really, like, get fucking hurt to see that. Or their child to be at risk or danger or something like that, right? I'm not sticking around for that. I'm not doing that.
I know, and that's why I'm confused. Because she has condemned them both. She has put fault on all the people that should be carrying fault. I've never heard her give Retina a pass. In fact, I think she was really kind of hurt and super unhappy with that. I don't think she could have made that any more clear. I really don't. I don't think she could have made that any more fucking clear.
What, in this situation?
I don't know.
And it's scary because a lot of people are okay with some shit right now over the clicks and views. Over the numbers. The numbers! There's not a number, a click, a view, or a gift that could ever have me sitting with somebody who would think any of this is okay. From any fucking side. Fuck the sides. Fuck the sides. Fuck the sides. If it's about the kids for you, a side wouldn't matter. But the way you guys are fucking diving in head first to fucking save face for Smashly, wow. Crazy work.
The fact that you think that's what this is strange to me. Because I don't need to do anything for Smash. I don't need to defend her. I don't need to save face or put on a show or tell stories.
But isn't that kind of what you're doing? But isn't that really kind of what you're doing? That's what I thought too. But isn't that actually what you are doing? That is what you're doing.
Twist and manipulate. I don't need to do any of that.
and I haven't. I'm giving you my opinion on the situation. But Smash is a big girl. She can handle herself, even if I think she's dead ass wrong and I tell her that. I
Okay.
think that's where the difference
Okay,
is.
so I have a question for Virgo then. Virgo, based on what you just said, do you have a problem coming here publicly and saying that Smash was wrong for coming to the internet and advocating that that account was in fact a female? Do you think that that was wrong? Now Holly Mae is claiming she didn't know Retina was defending the pedo. Holly Mae always plays lost. I didn't get that from Holly Mae. I think she absolutely understood what that was. Because Smash is wrong. And I'm pretty sure everybody saw Holly Mae. Holly Mae says in this live she didn't know. I think my wicks are on my candles and I'm not real happy about that. Yeah, well, I could say the same thing on some other people.
I think that's where the difference lies, is that you're unable to just speak freely.
That's what I thought too.
I mean, if you go back and rewatch the lives, you can see how many times fucking stories have changed. Nobody's seeing it as a fucking red flag. No. They're just seeing the numbers, the clicks, the views. Now they're trying to make it seem like I was trying to go after one of Smash's biggest gifters so they can, praise her and make her feel some type of Ranger ain't fucking stupid. If Ranger watched my video, Ranger knows I'm not fucking going after you, girl. I'm literally mad because I showed you why. One of them just posted fucking monster dog. Notice how it's still going? Notice how Smash's platform, who has the most numbers, are more so focused on Retina than motherfucking kids and fucking information still being posted. Notice how nobody's paying attention to that? Yeah. Notice how MJ's platform, who mimics Smash's platform, meaning the same people go in there and more people go in there and shit like that, they're focused more on Retina and the kids and photos and information that's still currently being posted. Notice that? Notice how the fucking, the beef is more important than information and children being fucking posted on their platform. All while Floridian people's information is still being fucking posted. Yeah. Are we supposed to say it's okay because it's Floridian people? That's my question. Is that why the deflection off of Smash is so heavy? Because it's not your people being posted, it's not your information being posted? Is that why? Is that why the main focus to all of you is Retina? Past the fact that shit's still being posted because it's Florida Man's people?
Florida Man's people have been in my chat. This has nothing to do with that. Again, you don't know what's being done. You don't know what we're doing to try to get those kids off of there. Kindly keep your, what did you call it? Manipulation or gaslight, keep that shit to yourself.
I missed what she said, probably.
Yeah, I went live to replay MJ's live where Kendra was saying.
I know, bitch, I know you're fucking lying. Oh, look at Feral Tracy, guys. Look at Feral Tracy wanting some attention. Aw, Tracy. I'd love to give you the attention. I'd love to. Like, up close and in person. Nothing would make me happier, you fucking cunt. old are you, Feral Tracy? Like 60 something? Like in your 60s, girl? Because you sound old as fuck. You got that like, yeah, like you've been talking for a while. At least 60. How many? You probably have great grandchildren at this point, Feral Tracy. Take a box, bitch. Oh, look, you can't. Because you're a scary bitch. Another Gloria. Exactly. That's exactly what I'd put her in the same category as Gloria. Yes. Now, what is this so that you and your friends can laugh? Let's see, what can I say that'll piss her off? In fact, here, I won't say anything at all, Feral Tracy, but this one's for you. This one's for you, Feral Tracy. We're gonna take a music break, everybody. We're gonna take a music break. I'll take my dog out. This one's for you, Feral Tracy. Sass, calm down, killer. Everybody wrong? Everybody ready?
It's beginning to feel a lot like a student all across my hands. So much fun I'm having while my hands do all the grabbing. Take a look at the posture, I'm fixing their posture. That's all I'm doing, getting nice and close. How are you? My name is Amy Grasso. I take every chance to dust the sun so I can brush up against their breasts. I'm Amy's the director, I hold all the power here. They trust me completely. My father's reputation precedes me. The parents, they trust me, but have no idea of my desire. The music swells around us as I lean in near. My touches linger longer, crossing lines without care. Whispering instructions, my breath hot on their necks. Preying on their youth, their innocence beyond compare. Too naive to comprehend the twisted path I intend. It's beginning to feel a lot like a student all across my hands. So much fun I'm having while my hands do all the grabbing. Take a look at the posture, I'm fixing that posture. That's all I'm doing, getting nice and close. How are you? My name is Amy Grasso. I take every chance for justice now so I can brush up against their breasts. I grew up and fondled, taking liberties I shouldn't have. Student bodies, so soft and fair, my fingers roam where they shouldn't go. As I help adjust their posture, putting on a show, I grind against them from behind, pretending to correct the stance, while upon their budding breasts, lost in perverse trance. Some whimper softly, unsure if this is right, but none dare protest, too afraid to make a fuss.
You're right.
It's beginning to feel like a student all across my hands. So much fun I'm having while my hands.
That's just another version. I have them all. I have them all. I have Konnichiwa. My name is Amy Grasso. I have How Are You? My name is Amy Grasso. I have the original Amy Grasso. Yeah, so
Anytime you want to stop by and hear a song, Tracy, I'll play it for you, girl. Ignorant fucking bitch. But like that's okay too, right? All that's okay. All that stuff Scammy Claus does to these guys, right? That's all okay. That's all acceptable. Fucking weirdos. I'll post something for you today, Scammy. Maybe I'm not giving you enough attention. Maybe you feel left out, girl. My bad. Been a little busy. You know what? Actually, on that note, my child's up. And since Tracy wanted to come in here and get a little attention, I'm going to go ahead and post that fucking wish list for my granddaughter. And Scammy Claus can talk about that all fucking day. Okay? So, yay. I'll post something for you today, Scammy. Hold on, y'all, cause we're not gonna do this anymore. Nope. Bye. I ain't doing that. I ain't doing it. There's some people on here that want to engage with me so fucking bad, right? They want to engage with me so fucking bad so that they can cry about it. This bitch ain't biting. Just like I ain't going fucking back and forth with Tech. I ain't gonna listen to that because I don't give a fuck how you feel anymore. I've been tried to move on from that for 4 fucking years, baby, and I ain't biting. You bet. I knew you would. Because you need the fucking attention, girl. I don't. So have a great time with that. I ain't doing it. Back and forth for 3 fucking years. Fuck all has been resolved. So I ain't doing it. Those questions, though, that I have today, I mean, if anybody wants to answer them, I'm cool with it because you guys look exactly like what you're complaining about. You're complaining that we're putting too much concentration on Smash. We feel like you're putting too much concentration on everybody else to get the concentration off of Smash. I truly 100% feel that Smashly is absolutely responsible for people trusting that account. You remember what Smash said? Her word goes a long way here. She came here and told y'all that that was a female, when it was in fact not. It was a male, and he's a fucking sex offender. I don't know why your own friends can't look at you and go, that's what, that was wrong, Smash. You should probably fucking take responsibility for that. Because it was wrong. And that's really, every time I come here to talk about it, I'm gonna say that. Because I just can't see it any other way. And when it comes to that, when it comes to something that everybody saw you do, I think you owe it to your own people as fucking well. Not to the people that don't like you, but the people that come there every night and trust you. That's who you fucking owe it to. You should have never done that. It was wrong, and you should just go ahead and fucking say it. Smashly, you knew that man was coming for me. He told you. He showed you. You knew it. You did not care, girl. You didn't care. You let him, and you enabled him to do that. That's really a full stop moment. That's how I see it. And this kid, listen, I'll tell you what, she wakes up giggling and goes to sleep giggling. I don't know what's going on, but this kid, and I ain't even complaining about the giggling. The giggling is a nice change from
being angry. But man, she back there just giggling her ass off. Do you hear her? We're gonna spy on her. There must be a video that is tickling the shit out of her. Now she ain't gonna do it because I came back here to catch her. That giggle is so contagious, though. She giggles and I giggle. And my dog is manic today. I don't know what her problem is. I think the deer set her off. I think she's all fucked up about those deer. All right, kids. I am gonna. I'll post the wish list on my Snark page, my main page. And yeah, Friday, July 12th at 2 o'clock, 2-ish o'clock. She's gonna open her stuff. So I'll let you know if we're gonna do it on live. I think we are. I think I'm just gonna go private and do it there, because finding an app outside of here that everybody uses is going to be too hard. So if you do buy and you want to be present to watch her get her stuff, I'll let you know. It's Friday the 12th at 2-ish o'clock. All right, guys. I hope everybody has a great day. What's today? Tuesday? That's something. I never know what motherfucking day it is. You too, pasta. All right, guys. Let me go take care of my dog.